Hello. Alright, we're back again. Still surviving. Good old Zomboid. I'm gonna mess with a few things here real fast. I know there's a way to like do an outline on zombies. Not sure where that's at, so I'm gonna mess around with some stuff real quick here. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted there. We found the outline. I know there's some mods to help fix some issues in this build. Not that I've really come across any, but maybe for the next stream. I don't know if I can enable mods midway through a save, but maybe for the next stream we'll do a little bit of looking around and maybe subscribing to a few mods that fix some things that don't work in this build. But for now, we'll just go ahead and keep going. I think the goal for today is to get back to the ambulance. Since I haven't found a single working car, heck, every single car I've come across doesn't even have gas in it, so I can't even siphon gas. But, yeah, I think the goal for today is we're going to make our way back to that ambulance that I know works. And honestly, we're going to try to find a gas station to get as much gas as we can. And hopefully find an electronics book, because power is getting real close to turning off now. It'll be a bad time if we can't get that generator up and running before that point. So, wish me luck. We'll see if we can get it done. It'd also be great if I could find a baseball bat, too. For now, the crowbar is doing work, though, for me. And it'll last me a long time here. I feel like it's taking a bit longer than it normally would to load here. There we go. Alright, I think it's been enough days to this point where I don't think any more programs are going to turn on the TV. So it might be worth just turning off the TV here. There we go. Some delayed reaction there. Alright, what do we got? We got beef jerky, granola bar. We can fill up our water. So we have we got some stuff. We got some walk-in food here. I don't know how to make a rain catcher though. That sucks. I'm gonna have to start crafting stuff with carpentry. Actually, I don't even know how you like find recipes for things. Maybe you have to find magazines, but should also get that gas mask. I know there's some gas masks in maybe the warehouse. I think it was the warehouse with all of the tools and stuff we came across in the past. We have taken out so many zombies in these areas here. Survived for a full 2 weeks now. There we go. Getting a lot of hitching tonight. A lot of hitching. Doesn't look like anything interesting on any of these guys. Just keep moving on here. All the way at the end of this street, we might as well go to the end and then take a left. Cut across there. Oh boy, that's a lot. I don't really want to fight a ton of zombies right now, so... Oh my god, there are so many. There's just so many. Good lord. Why are there so many? So bloody and gross right now. Okay, keep going. We're almost there. Okay, here we are at the ambulance. This is our starting home. Not a lot going on here, that's for sure. Let's see what's bloody here. Crowbar, wash that. God, the amount of hitching is crazy. Just wash everything. Okay. Let's eat some beef jerky. Holy crap, it's got practically no gas. This is not going to go very far. No, not going to be doing that. Thank you. Okay, back to it. What's going on here right away? How do I start the car? There we go. Okay, it's got a decent amount of gas. Should be a bunch of zombies in the road that were chasing me before. these are. Restaurants. Oh. Ran over a cone. Thought the car died. That would have sucked. We need to turn the zoom back on. Where was that? UI? Enable zoom, there we go. Oh, gas station. It's on the left side of the car. Uh-oh. Fuel pump is empty. Probably not the smartest thing to smoke a cigarette at a gas station, but okay. So we have a full gas can full of gasoline, which is awesome. Let's quickly do some editing here. Let's remove this and let's mark a gas can symbol down here. Where was the gas can symbol? There it is. Right there. Perfect. Alright, we are tired. So we're going back to sleep, we're going back home, and we're going to sleep, and then we're going to take this car and we're going to use it to load up on all the supplies we could possibly need. And then it's going to be a hunt to find, okay, it's the next street. Well, we could turn to right on this one. Right, left, and then right. Then it's going to be a hunt to find the electrical book. past my street. Alright, let's set down the gas can. Cool. All these people all looking for the Discord friending. It's like not gonna happen, my guy. Alright, let's eat some chow here. Let's grab another gas can. Cool. We'll fill up that gas can as well. We're tired, but it's still a little early. Is there a book to read, maybe? I mean, an hour of book reading is not really going to do a lot for me. I think I was doing agriculture or carpentry and animal care. I finished. Carpentry 2 is kind of useless. I think what we need to do, aside from finding the electrical book, is we need to start building stuff. We have to get our carpentry skill up. So we need to saw logs. I think sawing logs might be the ticket. I know we have a log in the fireplace. Do we have a hacksaw in here? No, I think I took it out. Wood saw should do it though, right? Ugh. The hitching is crazy. This is the worst it's ever been right now with all this hitching. Let's keep the wood saw on us, just in case I find some more logs to saw to increase my carpentry, because I need to make rain collectors real fast here. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, it is bedtime. I am tired. Let's get some rest. God, what is going on? Like, game is struggling a lot. We still got a granola bar and a meat stick. I don't think we need to necessarily go right back to the gas station. I think we'll be okay for today. We should have enough gas between my car. Like, we should be good. I think we're going... The next step is the convenience store to clear it out. Hopefully there's not too many zombies. When I went down the street, there were definitely a lot. Yeah, there's... Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Driving real poor right now. Oh, and there's another hitch. Which is not good. Yeah, there's a lot outside this convenience store right now. Way too many. We need to try to draw them away here. Oh my god, there's so many. Like a crazy amount. I know that convenience store has a lot of food, but we might have to forego it. There's just too many frickin' zombies. Oh, what's going on? Wow. This is areas I've already passed through. Just absolutely cluttered with zombies. Eat our meat stick. We know what we should do. Thought I heard a zombie. So we should back up the ambulance into the... God, the driving controls I'm not gonna get used to. The frickin' tank controls. Almost packed into this stupid building. Did I really not open that? Oh my god. See what the quality of the car is. It's pretty bad. Battery's in great condition. The engine's only at 5%. Well, we'll use it for as long as we can, and then we'll have to find another car. For now, let's take everything of consequence from this place. Don't know how useful twine is, but we're gonna take it. Box of nails. Take the hacksaw. Take the plank. Take welding 4. I'm not sure if I already have it or not, but we'll just take it anyway. I know, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. Why is it not putting everything in here? The trunk is full? Oh, because it's got this stupid gurney. Take the gurney out. Yeah, get the gurney out of here, man. It's like, the hell? You mean the trunk is full already? Okay. Welding torch. I don't know if we have that already, but take it. I don't know. I don't need so many planks. I can always get more planks somewhere else. Ooh, another crowbar. Definitely take that. Take the wood glue. Take the wood glue. Lots of planks they can always come back for. Tons of nails I can always come back for. Trunk is basically full now, so the rest is just going to be whatever I can carry on me. Lots of planks, lots of planks. Not a lot else here. Garden hoe. I don't think I have a hoe, so we'll take that for if I ever get into cultivation. Cut grass. Can't hurt, I suppose. Pliers. Do I have any pliers? I don't actually know if I have pliers back there. Don't know what I'll need it for or if I'll ever need it, but, you know, can't hurt to take it anyway. I think I have bolt cutters back there. Ooh, I should take this. That's one of the things I meant to get was a respirator. Oopsie. Just cycled through a lot of things. Slug repellent, huh? Interesting. Why am I uncomfortable? Is it because of the mask? Oh yeah, the discomfort's very high. We'll only equip the respirator when we need it, I suppose. If we're in a situation with a lot of stinkiness. I'm pretty sure I have a welding mask already. Carton of nails. God, 20 encumbrance. Just an absolute unit of nails. I think we're pretty good then. Take the wood glue. Probably need welding rods to weld, huh? Well, if we ever need more tools of some kind, we can always come back here. If we ever need planks, just a bunch of planks, we can come back here. Ever check out this room? Yeah, it's just the bathroom. Okay, and now I'm encumbered. Alright, let's head back to the house now. Drop off all of our stuff. Just in case. Okay, I think we're gonna take the main road out instead of back the way we came. I think it's a little safer to go this way. Oh, are you kidding me? There's a second smaller tree. Oh boy. Don't die on me now, old girl. Whoa. Hit the edge of the loading zone. Definitely gonna have to look for a car that's in better condition than this one. Oh my god, the hitching is killing me. Oh boy. Come on. What the? Oh boy. Oh boy. What the heck? What the heck? Did the car completely die? Why did I take the K out of the ignition? That was... I don't understand that. Oh, this is not what I need to be doing while I'm already over encumbered. Keys in the ignition. Is the car just dead? Oh, I think it's just toast. Oh my god. Oh, well, rip. Oh, well, we're dead. Oh, that was too bad. Oof. 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 Well, we survived 2 weeks. But the car just died. I mean, I don't even know what happened. It just suddenly, nothing happened. It just croaked. For no reason, really. And then I accidentally got out of the car at the wrong time. I didn't realize what I was doing. I hit E. I don't know why I keep thinking E is like gonna start the engine. But it did not start the engine. It gets you in and out of the car. Well, that's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. Okay, well, we're gonna stick to Moldra. What do I want to take? I'm definitely not gonna take Smoker this time. It was fitting for my last character thematically, but I hate it. I hate the desperation to find cigarettes or chew or whatever. That's a bad time. The fast healer and the thick skin was not bad, though I rarely ever took damage. So I don't know if that's what I want to go for this time. Carpentry and maintenance is not a bad thing to take. I kind of just want to take athletic and strong, honestly. Foraging, fit, fast learner, fast healer, brawler, axe and long blunt. Organized, traditionalist, inconspicuous, graceful, eagle-eyed. Is there one that gives me like more carpentry? Like starting knowing more carpentry things? So I can make simple stone and bone tools. Faster, stronger constructions. Hmm. Light unicorner, fast reader, dexterous. Speed demon. Well, I think we're gonna take stout and fit because those are easy takes. And then I feel like handy. And so we need to lose 12 here. I think, weak stomach's fine. Illness. Hearty appetite. High thirst is fine. I don't necessarily want slow healer. conspicuous, maybe? They still need another 4. Eat more regularly. Hmm. Oh my god, the hitching is killing me right now. It's screwing everything up. I don't really want to get stressed and bloody because that happens too often. Um. I guess we'll just take hearty appetite, or maybe I should just not take candy. Oh my god, this hitching is absolutely killing me right now. Or maybe I should just get rid of that, get rid of that. Take thin-skinned instead. Yeah, it's better. I don't really want to like eat a bunch, and I don't particularly like the conspicuous trait. Please, please. I'm dying here. Lionel Borden, sure, Lionel. Sounds good. Okay, well, it seems like the hitching is a major issue in this particular build, but it is the unstable build. You know, they're still working on it, they're still fixing stuff. But that's definitely, I mean, obviously the car dying and me not fully realizing that was a major issue for why I died there. But truth be told, I was not going to give up on that car because I'd put all those supplies in that car. So for it to just suddenly die on me, that was I wouldn't say it's inevitable that I died there, but it was a pretty high likelihood, and there was a lot of concentration of zombies in that area, which really sucks. But also, truth be told, I did like that my house was surrounded by high fences on all sides. I was in a really enclosed kind of like cul-de-sac, which was helpful. But ultimately, I didn't like exactly where I was located. It was kind of in a tedious spot. In between the screaming and the helicopters and all that was going on, it had generated so many zombies in that area. It would have been a pain to leave and come back every time because I would have been just wading through dozens of zombies in the car. You know what I should have done, honestly, the smart play would have been using that ambulance to find the gas station, filling up a gas can like I did, and then finding a working car. Then again, I didn't really have car keys for any other cars that I had found. I think that was like the only car that I had the key for that I knew worked. I think a major goal for the next character I play is to find a working car that is in good condition that I have the key for, whether it has gas or not. But if the game continues to hitch like every 2 seconds like it has been, we may have to switch and play something else until build 42 is in a more stable place. Let's rip these pants. Let's get rid of the gun. Last thing I need is a fucking gun right now. Ooh, a barbell. It's worn, but I could use it to work out at some point. I'm not taking the umbrella to fight with. Last time I did that, it broke after like 3 zombie hit. Like, not even killing one zombie, just like 3 smacks. Oh, there he is. There's a vehicle key. Oh, having higher fitness, it means I move faster. That is so nice. Toothbrush, plunger, soap. We'll take the soap. Ground beef, margarine. We got a frozen pizza. Dull kitchen knife. I mean, a dull kitchen knife's better than nothing, I suppose. And nothing seems to be the option here. Let's cook this pizza. Did we find any, like, bottles of anything? Glass. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Only 200 milliliters, but it'll keep us, you know, it'll keep our thirst at bay for a little while at least. Useless closet. Useless bedroom. Okay, we got a fresh cooked pizza. TV's not showing any programming yet. It's every 3 hours, right? I have no idea what time it is. You didn't have a watch on you, did you? Well, you're like in a bathing suit, so you don't. You do. Oh wow, it's 8:30? It's so late. Programming was every like 3 hours in the morning, right? So I'm not seeing any of the doors rattling. The front door? What the hell door is it? It's the basement door. I can't open the basement. Okay. Guess just bash on the door till you break it. Banana, ham. Rotten sausage. Take the milk chocolate bar, I guess. We already have rags. Good there. Oh, I almost got excited. I saw baseball. Not baseball bat, just baseball. We could use the claw hammer. It's in decent condition. Okay. We have a weapon. A pencil. Yes, let's get out of here. The zombies' constant door bashing is stressing me out. What do we got over here? Oh, is this it? Oh, it's my old house from several characters ago. We're at the medical center. I know exactly where I am right now. Zombie is just like out of here, man. See, this was my house from 2 characters ago. It's not the best location because it's short fences like on all sides, but it's a pretty decent house as far as like amenities go. Sounds like several zombies. Well, at the very least, we can probably stay the night here. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, that's a lot. That is many. That's too many. That's far too many. Never mind what I said. That is far too many. If we could split them up, maybe, just maybe, we could handle them. That's too many. It's just too darn many. Oh, right, the stupid zombie. Got him. Oh, they broke the frickin' window. You frickin' jerks. Broke the frickin' window. Paper clips. There's nothing interesting in this house. Desk is in the way of getting to the rest of the bookshelves. Excuse me. Ah, freaking zombies. Pipe wrench. It's probably slightly better than what I have right now. It was an empty bottle. It's 500 milliliters. I mean, it's better than the water glass. There's no TV in this house, though. I had to set up a TV in here, which is not good. Wherever I stay needs to have a TV because I can't miss out on any of the programming. So we need to get out of here. It's too damn dark, though. This kind of sucks because I'm going to be like tired in the middle of the day. I don't really want to be tired in the middle of the daytime. Oh. I mean, I don't necessarily want to hop this fence here, but I may have to like hop this fence here. It's kind of garbage that it started me at 8 o'clock at night. Nice hitch. Any of you anything interesting on you? Nope. Just gonna risk it. Oh. That was weird. Can you turn on the light? Thank you. How many times I gotta click it before you turn it on? Oh, that looks like it's a lot. Why there gotta be so many? Can't there only be like 2 or 3 I can deal with? Why is there gotta be like fucking 20 of them? Yoink! Ugh, hate it, hate it, I hate it, I hate it. mean, this house sucks because both the front windows are broken. Or are they? It's saying open window. How did... Oh, did they come through this one? That's what it was. Oh boy, sounds like a bunch. Did they just, what, come back around the fence or something? Fucking hell. Alright. Why is it everywhere I'm trying to go has a bare minimum like 6 zombies already trying to go there? Give me a break here. I'm having no luck. I love not being able to see. And we're back home. Made a big old loop. Oh, come on. At this rate, we're going to already be awake at 6 a.m. for the programming. Well, sun's starting to come up here. I think what we're gonna do is watch our 6 a.m. programming and then go back out. Because there's no sense staying here. Might as well wash all our stuff while we're at it, I guess. Might as well read while we're waiting. No programming? Isn't there supposed to be some kind of programming that plays right now? Or does this just take place after my other character already died? So is there like no programming right now? I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the day of the week it was, or the date. In which case, this is a pointless character if I can't use the television programs to help me out here. Oh, it is. It's continuing exactly from where we left off. So although I'll have all of the supplies for my character, I won't have any of the experience that character had. Gotcha, so you're better off just starting fresh then, I feel like. Even though I could technically go back to my house, I don't know. I mean, should we? Should we just like run back there, pick up all of our stuff? I don't know if it's worthwhile. There's too many zombies in that area, and I'd have to kill my character. No, I don't think it's worth it. It might be better off to just start a brand new character in that case and not continue onward. I mean, I could see like maybe if you had a more established base already set up. But I don't have anything going with this character at all. So it'd be better to start from scratch with a brand new character, I feel like. We got about And we're a little over halfway through the stream. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch gears and do something else for like the last bit of stream. We might pick up Zomboid again in the next stream. I'll start a fresh character and maybe I'll check on the mods to see if there's some mod fixes for some of these issues. Like the hitching, it's probably a memory leak issue, and some of these other things that I've seen other streamers have to deal with, such as like using a salt and pepper gets used after one use, even though you should have a bunch. Hey, Aussie, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. We're actually going to switch things up since I died. My character died. Oh, Dead Space 3. Heck yeah. I don't think I've played you're gonna force yourself to beat it. Yeah, I feel like that's accurate. I never played 3. I only played 1 and 2, and that was kind of like enough for me. I heard 3 was kind of rough, so yeah. Yeah. So things were going really well at the start of stream. I went back, I like ran past hordes of zombies to get back to the ambulance that I had set up at the start of like day 1 with that character. And I took the ambulance and I was gonna drive. I like took it and I found a gas station, filled up with gas, and I was gonna take it to the convenience store to fill up on all the supplies there. Too many zombies, so I instead went to the warehouse and I filled up on tools. And then on the way back to my house, the car died. I like did a circle around to try to get back to the car to see if it was totally toast. Got in it, tried to start it, tried to mess with it. It was done. And when I got back out of the car, there was just too many zombies and I got eaten to death. Oh, okay. That's weird. The Lost Isaac and Lost Planet. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. I never played the remake either, although I did hear good things about it. Okay. Let's boot this bad boy up. Let me change the stream title. Okay, change that. Clip the death. I mean, it's not a very, it's not a crazy like exciting death. It's actually pretty disappointing because it was pretty much accidental. I was messing with keys to try to get the car to start because I'm not sure what the hot key is to start the engine, and I accidentally pressed E, which is to get out of the car, and so I was not prepared to like try to scramble and run away. So I accidentally came out of the car and I was like, oh, why am I hearing biting and tearing sounds? And then I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get away because there were just too many zombies. Sad, but is what it is. Okay, we need to add game capture. Or we need to just change what this is. There we go. There it is. I know, it was sad. I might clip it just so you can see how it all ended. I'll make like a little like 2-minute clip of it at the end of stream. so you can see exactly what happened. But since we're January 9th, 2015, wow. Well, happy 10-year anniversary there, bud. 10 years, how about that? Me too, dude, me too. I still remember all those games, everything I played. Valkyria Chronicles, played the Fear games. We played, what was it, System Shock. So many games. We emulated the Zelda DS games. Yeah, Silent Hill 2, of course. The classic Silent Hill 2. Yeah, good times. I think we played Unimusha and a few other. I mean, there was a bunch. We played a bunch. I know I did mess with Devil May Cry for a little bit. Anywho, so since we only have about like, I don't know. Oh yes, the Smash Wii U on New Year's. Well, I drank a whole bottle of wine and played Smash online. Oh god, that was so fun. Mega Man was so much fun back then. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Good times. So many good times. It's gonna be hard to break the Zomboid brain right now. I'm like, oh, gotta stealth. Gotta stealth. Zombies around every corner. Anywho, so, yeah. Just real quick, since we only got a little bit over an hour left in stream, I just kind of want to go over my character here. So I know I played a little bit like a few weeks ago, or like maybe months ago now, and I did a little like tinkering with my solo character, which was a halfling bard at the time. I kept tinkering and I kept messing around with stuff, and I found that Paladin really works well as a solo character, honestly. Uh, it's not really wasn't really huge on picking orc. I probably could have picked a different race. My thought process was orc has better survivability than other races because they have the ability to like come back to 1 HP like one time, but I found that either never happens or you're either dying like too much to the point where it's not useful or you're not dying ever. So for a lot of Act 1, I was all about like the highest AC possible with the highest damage mitigation possible. And that worked like hilariously well in a lot of fights, where I was able to basically avoid 90% of attacks, and the ones that actually did hit me were either doing 0 damage or doing like 1 or 2 damage. So I was able to just like tank through fights, but they would take so long. The only fight that really gave me any pause was the fight against the Forge enemy, the Grimforge enemy. He was able to hit me pretty consistently despite having a really high AC, and even with a lot of damage mitigation, I was still getting hit really hard. So that one was a struggle. We managed to kind of get around it through a combination of cheesing the using like a speed potion and like trying to cheese it where it would stand in the middle and getting the anvil to hit it. But it was close. It was very close. This version of this character now does way more damage. Is a lot less tanky, but still decently tanky. Just the damage mitigation isn't really there. But the high AC is still pretty good. 24 is solid. It's not as good as like I think I was at like 28 with everything else. So part of me still wants to like do that crazy tanky build. Because I'm using a modded weapon. This is technically a modded weapon, which kind of helps with the tankiness a little bit, but it absolutely helps with the damage I deal by a lot. It's been a little while since I've messed with this character, like since I've actually even played Baldur's Gate, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
This one gives me advantage. Okay, I have advantage on all of them because of my weapon. This weapon is I wouldn't say it's OP, but it does feel a little bit broken.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold. 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 No. I paid back.
Yeah, so part of me wants to like switch back to going ultra tanky because it feels more balanced because I'm using only items found within the game naturally. So using this weapon kind of feels like I'm cheesing it, but I mean, I'm creating a challenge for myself by even playing solo, which is like not intended anyway. So I don't feel too bad about, you know. I don't feel too bad about it. Wow, double ones. How about that? No, I'm not using my inspiration for that. I feel like there's a key somewhere anyway. You lose out on a lot of damage though if I stop using this, because right now I'm getting damage, like it does 2d6 naturally plus extra damage on top. Then the necrotic damage, I have it enchanted with the dragon glaive to do even more. Plus I have haste. This weapon, like when you hit level 8, because this is a modded weapon, I get haste without expending like spell slots or anything, which is super duper good. And it comes back on a short rest, so I can use it pretty frequently. And there's a lot of upsides to this weapon. But I don't know, something about being super tanky just appeals to me. The downside is that in fights with like a time-sensitive nature, it wouldn't really be for the best. I don't know, I toyed with a lot of thoughts when it came to this character and like how to build this character. How do I get down? No, I'm not going to lose 17 HP jumping down there. Do I have a Featherfall? I think I have the Featherfall boots in my inventory still, just for such an occasion. There they are. There's the Featherfall. Hardcore runs of what, this game? If you mean like playing on the highest difficulty, which is the Honor, I think Honor is what it's called. The answer is yes. That's why I have the gold dice. Is from beating Honor mode. I've played Honor mode a couple times now, but only one time was successful. One of the times I was playing it, I was trying to basically save scum the system, where I was putting saves on a flash drive, and then if things got too nasty, I was reloading that save from the flash drive. And I did that a couple times. But what ultimately ended up happening with that character is I died against Raphael, and I tried to reload a previous save off of the flash drive. But I guess what happens is once you die and you hit that screen that says continue or get a game over, what happens is it flags that save as being a like failed run. And even if you reload, even if you scum it by reloading a previous save somehow, that save file is still permanently flagged, so you actually don't get... It does not count when you beat the game. Because when I saw the credits roll, which was an awesome playthrough, by the way, that was on... I played The Dark Urge, going fully evil, and that was a super... I love the ending for that. That was really satisfying, but... Because I had died already, when the credits rolled, I was expecting to see myself get credit for it, and I didn't see it. And then when I checked the save afterwards, I saw that it was marked as custom instead of honor, and that was really disappointing to me. I like sat there for a few minutes, thinking to myself, well, I'm not going to do that again. Like, I'm not going to put myself through an entire playthrough of this game, like a 100-hour playthrough, like 80 to 100 hours of this game, just for what, a golden dice or whatever. Like, no way. Like, especially after that failure, that really disappointing death against Raphael. I was like, I'm not doing that again. And then literally like 10 minutes later, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And I started a new character right then and there. And that was a bard. I played a bard on that one. And that time, I think I was playing as Will was my character. And I ended up not even really having that many close calls. Maybe one or two close calls in that playthrough, but because I was like so locked in from my previous playthrough, I basically blasted through the whole game with very few issues and beat it without even breaking a sweat, really. So I have beaten Honor mode legitimately without save scumming whatsoever. You have to excuse the aimless wandering right now. I don't remember exactly where I was kind of left off with this character. So I don't remember what I did and haven't done yet. Hi.
And gods, what's that smell? Sulfur?
But yeah, when we're talking about honor mode, I feel like playing a solo character is just not in the cards. Like you probably could do a lone wolf solo playthrough in honor mode, but you would have to be like min-maxing out the ass, essentially. You'd have to know exactly what class, and you'd have to really like figure out exactly what you're doing constantly, because it's so easy to get stuck in a bad situation and die so quick as a solo character, especially if you don't have like the first initiative. You know, if you're playing with like another character, like with a team of like four characters, and three of them go down, you can always run away with that fourth character and escape back to camp and revive everyone, and just like come back later to that situation or approach that combat from a different angle. If you're playing a solo character and someone hits you with a hold person, and you literally you lose your rolls, so you're stuck in place, and they get instant crits on you, you're just done. Your whole run is over just like that, because they got to go first and their spell went off. So it's way scarier doing solo in an honor mode playthrough, unless you don't care about actually like beating the honor mode run, and you're just like, I don't care if it's on custom or not, then it doesn't matter. But that's the whole reason why I'm playing on Tactician rather than Honor, is because I feel like it's not worth the stress. Plus, I feel like bosses, the buffs that bosses get in honor mode some of them become ridiculously like strong, and you really need like a team to deal with their bullshit. But maybe like one day after I beat it with this character, depending on how smooth the rest of this run goes, I could consider like trying to I could consider doing like a solo honor mode playthrough with a character. I don't know if I ever would, but maybe. I mean, I have other ideas for like solo playthroughs of other characters. Like I want to play another character in this game who just like kills every person and everything in the game, like basically leaves nothing but a wake of death. Okay, I can't make it there. What's my go-to? I got 2 beams on the Eldritch. Necrotic damage is going to do nothing to him, so there's no point in me casting anything spicy or interesting. So let's just get in there and start swinging. I will say the nice thing about playing an orc is when I do get a crit, it basically blows stuff up. Like everything gets fucking obliterated. You know, one really funny, interesting thing I have learned about this game, playing this character specifically, is that if you, oh, you jerk. Good thing I have a lot of temp HP. One thing I have learned about this game is that if a character's like have almost no chance of hitting you, like for example right now I probably have a debuff on me, which is causing it to be easier for them to hit me. This Aura of Oblivion or whatever. Is that all it does? Like why just extinguishes light sources, that's all it does. Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is just popping them. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. What I'm trying to say is, like, if you have a really super high AC, like my character is 24, but before I was rocking like 26 at the end of Act 1, is that if characters cannot feasibly hit you outside of rolling like a natural 20, they will not even attempt to hit you. So there were a lot of combat situations, especially in the Githyanki Kresh, where my character would sit there waiting for my turn, and like 6 or 7 Githyanki would just stand there and do nothing. Because if they tried to hit me, they'd be rolling basically a guaranteed miss unless they're rolling a nat 20. Because even though I'm playing on Tactician and they get extra bonuses to hit, it was still like not feasible for them to hit me at all because of my AC was so high. See, these ones are still trying to hit me, though. Which means they must have like a decent like plus to hit. Plus, my AC's only 24. Like if I were rocking a higher AC, they would probably just stand there and not do anything. But another really good thing about this modded weapon that I put in is that every time I get a kill, it basically gives me temp HP, and since I'm already like level 9 or whatever, level 8, it gives me 35 temp HP every time I get a kill, which means even though they've all hit me for probably like a combined 20 damage so far, it's done nothing to me, because every time I kill one, I go back up to 35 temp HP. So this is why I'm like playing with this weapon, is because it's a really really good weapon, and it just makes combat situations so much faster than being a crazy super high icy tank. As fun as that would be to just hilariously watch them stand around and do nothing, it does get a little boring when I'm doing like 10 to 12 damage a turn because I'm only hitting them with a D6 weapon and they're just standing around doing nothing. It's not super entertaining for me, and it's not, obviously wouldn't be that entertaining to watch.
Our tool will do the trick.
Here it is, the Helmet of Arcane Acuity. This is like the best in slot weapon, basically. Or sorry, weapon. What? The best in slot helmet for basically like melee casters. This helmet is the reason why bards are so good in this game. Because basically every time you get a hit with this weapon, it gives you a bonus. So what it's saying is like every time you do damage with a melee weapon or with a weapon, you gained 2 stacks of arcane acuity, which says basically you get a +1 bonus to attack and spell rolls for each turn. So if I'm hitting like 2 to 3 times a turn, I'm getting a bunch of stacks, and suddenly when I cast a spell, it's a lot harder to resist, which is really good for a bard, especially like a sword bard that can do 3 attacks with a single action and basically max out their bonus immediately. And then with their bonus action on an item you get in Act 3, you can cast like a control spell, like a confusion spell, and then so what you're doing basically in a single turn, before anyone else has had a turn to do anything, you're throwing out like 3 arrows at whatever big target you want to smack. So you're chunking them down, and then with your bonus action, you're hitting them with like confusion or hold monster or something to basically take their turn away. It's really like ridiculous. Let's pick up that. We can use that to unlock something for free at some point later. Don't really need that. Don't really need any of these things, but we'll take the invisibility potion. So I'm definitely in Zomboid mode. I'm looting everything. The interesting thing about this item for me is that it'll allow me to use hold person. I don't know if it's worth it to mess with this chest. Anyway, what I was saying is when I can kind of do a similar thing in this game with this character that I did with the bard, whereas I can basically do 2 swings with my melee weapon, or even just 1 swing, and then throw out hold person to basically stop them from moving with my bonus action, and then with my second attack action on the turn, granted if I'm successful, I would get a guaranteed crit that would do crazy damage and give me more stacks of acuity. Oy. I don't know if I may unequip it though, honestly. Really. You mean target is too far? Just move the thing. Yeah, I think we're going to throw the helmet back on, simply because the reason why this one is because I can't get crit. Which is really good when I have a high AC, because it means even if they hit me with a natural 20, it will not count as a critical hit. Which means it's even less likely that I'll take any kind of substantial damage. Really, with advantage and a +4, I'm really continuing to fail, huh? It's fine, we have infinite tries here. I'm not wasting my inspiration point on this. This is really bad. With advantage, all of these failed rolls. Can I not roll a 14 on like 50? How many dice am I rolling? Thank you. All that for a frickin' potion. Actually, we'll take the other one too. Now that I took way too much damage by standing in the fire. Let's quickly... I want to quickly actually go back to camp here. Because Shadowheart might have taken some damage. Not so much from the shadows, but from the fire dudes right now. Yeah, she's at half HP. Even though I have her set up right now to take considerably less damage because she's wearing heavy armor, which gives her damage reduction, and this armor gives her damage reduction. It's still a decent amount of damage she took.
Something the matter?
So we'll have her heal herself here.
A long way to go still.
Still got one charge of divinity. We'll just have her do that. And she's got some level 1 spell slots. Why don't you go ahead and use one of those? I'm all out of short rests here. So I'm gonna have to take a long rest before long.
Progress?
Something the matter? If you're sure, very well.
So even though I'm playing a solo character, Shadowheart is my camp cleric, which means basically I keep her around to buff me. She puts a few buffs. She puts Warding Bond is a big one, which gives me a +1 to my AC, and it also gives me resistance to all damage types, which means I'm only taking half damage from everything. And Freedom of Movement, I think, is the other major one that she gives me, which keeps me from being paralyzed or restrained, which means I can't just get, like, shut down instantly at the start of combat, like I was explaining earlier.
Step forward.
So even though it's technically a solo playthrough, I do keep her around just in camp. I never take her into combat, though. Yeah. She does have like a serious like damage mitigation though, because the only reason she takes damage is because of Warding Bond. All the damage that I take, she also takes. So basically, we're splitting the damage.
What's inside?
But all damage I take is halved because I have resistance, and then the damage that half damage she takes, but she takes even less because she has resistance. So let's say, for example, I were to take 6 slashing damage from a sword, right? Well, let's say it's 12. Let's say 12. I take 12 slashing damage from a sword. Some enemy hits me with the sword for 12 damage. Because I have resistance, it goes down to 6. Which means that I take 6 damage, and she takes 6 damage. But because she has resistance, she has like a -2 damage from like her plate, and minus another 2 damage from the feat that I gave her. Instead of taking 6 damage, she only takes 2 damage. So I take 6 and she takes 2. Which means that there's even less of a chance that in the middle of combat, in like the heat of combat when a lot's going on, that she'll go down and I'll lose my Warding Bond while shit's getting like crazy. I think I'll let them come to me this time. Got him with the displacement. Wait, why did you get displaced? Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that's how displacement worked. So displacement means they take extra falling damage thanks to my illithid ability, they take extra damage when they take falling damage. I didn't realize because you like knock them back, technically it triggers displacement, just I guess just in case you knock them back off of a cliff, it activates on the knockback instead of on the fall. I guess that makes sense, because that way they for sure take the extra damage when they fall. Oh, you know what? I forgot to have Shadowheart recast Sunlight on me. But I think my weapon is lit up right now. Still. Is it? Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Either way, that's not a big deal. I should be fine. Ooh. Big old critical hit. And you're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. Oh, I didn't get the pop on that one. That's sad. We're not going to bother charming you. We'll charm you, though. Oh, the jerk actually hit me. I'm not getting my temp HP, though. For some reason, some enemies in the game will not give me the temp HP when I kill them. I don't understand it, honestly. I mean, it is a modded weapon. This is so it's gonna have some jankiness to it. Ooh, he got through my temp HP. Oh, and there we go. But I only got 15 instead of 35. 15 was the amount I was getting before I hit level 8, so weird. Yeah, it's definitely still a buggy weapon. Ultimately, I think I will go back to my super tanky tank build, but I'm going to wait till Act 3 to do that, because there is a specific shield I want to equip to like kind of complete the super tankiness. Might as well do this for the XP, even though I technically don't need anything from this spot.
That's curious.
Oh, I did it the wrong way. Then it's this one.
What did that do?
I would say no. I don't think modded weapons are a must. Because I could, like I was doing at the end of Act 1, I could switch to a completely non-modded loadout. Because the only thing that I'm using in this entire inventory that's modded, this one might be. I'm actually not sure about this item. I'm not sure if this is a natural item or not, because the only thing I added for mod was like some weapons and armor, but I noticed some items before that I don't remember are in the game. But anyway, the only thing I technically have modded is this weapon, which, although it gives me a lot of temp HP and it helps with rolling and gives me extra damage, I've never used the haste, but I'm sure I would at some point. The only other thing that could be modded is this ring. It says when I'm attacking with advantage, it reduces the amount I need to crit by 1. And this weapon makes it so that if I have temp HP, I'm always attacking with advantage. So it makes it a little easier to get critical hits. But the thing about this paladin is that I have what's called Vow of Enmity, right? So Vow of Enmity, if I cast it on myself, I don't know if this is a bug they just left in the game, even though everyone knows about it. They've never changed this. But if you cast it on yourself in combat, you get advantage against everything in combat. So it's not like I need this weapon to give me advantage against things to work with this, for example. So like I could go without using this weapon and still effectively do all the things I want to do with this character. The difference is that the weapon I'd be using is this one right here, is this Defender Flail. So what this does basically is it increases my AC by 1 and reduces damage I take from like physical attacks by 1. So it makes me much tankier, like considerably tankier. The downside is it only does 1d8 damage, whereas the weapon I'm doing right now does 2d6 plus like extra necrotic damage. So you can see the difference right here just in numbers, that it's basically over doubling the damage what I have right now. So in a combat situation, I'm going to blast through combat 10 times faster using this weapon than I would with the flail, which is the main reason why I switched to using it. Is because, like I said, combat was just getting kind of tedious and slow and a little boring, simply because even though I was winning, nothing was attacking me because my AC was super high and they weren't doing any damage to me. So instead of actually even trying to fight me, they were just standing around. And it became just a slog of waiting for my turn, slapping a guy 1 or 2 times, waiting for my turn. And it became even more tedious in the Crash because every turn, like every Githyanki, is casting temporary HP on themselves. So it just took that much longer to slog through the combat because I'm chunking through temp HP after temp HP.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
I don't think I really need anything from here, but I kind of just want the extra XP.
A warm Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? You feel a
Is it this one? It's this one, yeah.
Are you bold of heart?
A deep, eldritch hum echoes in the corners of your mind. Your patron knows a thing or two about turning people.
Probably should have picked the other one because I already had advantage anyway. It's gonna make me have to use inspiration, huh?
You feel
I don't want to though. Oh, I didn't realize that would cause a fight. Wow, these guys actually have a lot of HP. Let's go. We should take out this guy. But he's the only one I can reach, so go for him. Oh, you're serious. 9%, that's terrible. And he's the one who gets it. The 9% works and the 2 other like 50%ers don't. That's funny. Actually took the damage. I need to get out of this acid though. Good work, dude. Okay. It's fine with me, honestly. That gets me out of here. Let's push you. With the misses on 94%. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna blow him up. We're just gonna blow him up. Did I get my temp HP? I don't know if I got my temp HP for that. Ow! Oh, so I did get some temp for that, I think. But only 15 for whatever reason. Still doing that. So I lost my advantage. Oh, that's okay. That's why we have this. Come on now. Come on now. use that. Save it for if I get a crit. I can actually do this. In the meantime, give myself a little shield here. Take the free damage. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Well, we lost our shield, and it's also giving me 15. Why? Why is it still 15? I don't understand. Oh. Hate Spirit Guardians. Come on, there it is. Break that concentration. He's actually taking necrotic damage, isn't he? He's resistant to it, but he's not immune to it. Really, really with the Spirit Guardians. Can you please stop, sir? Yeah, we're gonna keep breaking that concentration, my guy. Got the crit on the final hit. Did I get any XP for that? 60, yeah. Okay, I got some. It's worthwhile then. It was worth it. It's worth it.
Statue looms silent.
Okay. Well, we can't complete this then. I'd have to bring Shadowheart here to do this. Which might be worthwhile, just for the XP gain, the potential XP gain. But I think I'll be fine. Honestly, I'm not in a situation with this character where I feel desperate to gain levels anymore. I was feeling that way up until level 8, but at this point, I feel like I'm in a much better way now. But the inconsistency of this weapon's temp HP gain is a little frustrating. When having advantage in combat really is so important. Anyway, let's look at the map. What are we doing? Find the ledger. Investigate the House of Healing. Oh, we haven't gone in the mausoleum yet. We already went here. We already took care of Minthara. Or Minthara's dead already. What was this? Talk to Barkus. Oh, right, because we saved... I think the last thing I did is I saved all of the prisoners. I think that was the last thing I did the last time I played, and I haven't gone back yet since then. Do we take a long rest now? I feel like I could keep going. Kill a few more things. Though I am going to lose advantage if I don't kill something and get some temp HP on my throws here. Already took care of them. Maybe we go to the House of Healing? Is this the bar? This is the bar. We don't want to go here yet. We don't want to go here until we have some temp HP to get advantage on our throws. That way we have a higher chance of out-drinking the big, huge, hulking barman. Whatever his name is. I don't even remember his name. Big boy Thorm Jr. I think that a big reason why I've taken such a break from this game, though, is I feel like so comfortable with this character and where it's at now, I can't foresee myself running into any major issues again for the rest of my playthrough. And I think a big part of me like really wanting to play this solo character was the fact that I knew it would be a challenge, like a real challenge for me to like play it and survive. There we go, there's 35, there's that 35 HP. Too far away for me to do anything substantial with, so I'll just shoot you. But yeah, I'm at a point now with this character where regardless of if I went super tank or stuck with what I'm doing right now, I would probably be fine for the rest of my playthrough without too many issues. The only major challenge I can foresee myself having in this act is the final fight against the Avatar of Merkel. The giant bone scythe guy. He could potentially be a problem, because a lot of his spells automatically hit. But other than that, I can't see there being a problem. A crit would have been nice there. But that's okay. Wow, you actually hit me. Can't believe what's happening right now. I guess I can. My AC is not that crazy high, and I am playing on Tactician. Bye-bye. Alright, who else wants to get popped? You, doggy? And you next? Alright, we're going to take out the Shadow next, because the Shadow could hypothetically drain my strength if it rolls really well. And we don't want that. What was my spread? 2 Warlock, 6 Paladin. I think, like, I had kind of planned out for the super tanky tank build to be basically I'm going level 7 Paladin as a Ancients Paladin, because hypothetically, and I tried to test this, but I didn't really see any, like, true results, because I'm not sure if this works. But basically, Oath of the Ancients Paladin have one of their auras gives you resistance, basically. Not resistance, because that's not the right word, but basically it halves the damage of all spells. And although I didn't find a single answer online for this question, I'm not sure if resistance, like the resistance for all of these things, stacks with that aura. So, like, hypothetically, if this were to work in the way that I would imagine it should work, if someone were to cast, like, Fireball on me, I would only take a quarter of the damage, because I'd take half the damage from being resistant, and then it would be halved again, because I have that aura that halves the damage of spells. Like, in my brain, that's how it should work, and I feel like I would want it to work that way. But yet, when a lot of enemies in this game, like, cast cantrips on me, such as, like, an Bone Chill or whatever, it was doing normal damage. It was doing half damage because I was resistant, but it wasn't being half because of my aura of protection, or my aura, not of protection, but my aura of that, whatever the fuck that aura is called. So I'm thinking to myself, does that mean it's only spells technically, like spells that use spell slots? But so few enemies in this game, most of them just cast, like, cantrips or very specific, like, specialized abilities. Like, very few enemies in this game, aside from, like, true blue spellcaster type characters, actually, like, cast spells, you know? So that means, like, it's extremely rare that that thing is ever going to come up or be a thing. Now, granted, there are instances where it would come up, and some enemies do cast spells. So it effectively would make me more tanky, but I was like, is it worth it to spend that extra level in Paladin and lose like this, lose Valve Enmity just for that like hypothetical once in a while extra tankiness?
The dust on the leftmost door has been wiped clean.
Hard to say. I mean, I think I might try it out again when I get to Act 3 if I want to go back to like being full tank. Hugh really survived that. I hate that I can't like just move it over this stupid grate. I should get out of this poison cloud though. I thought I would kill him on the vent and it would stop this poison. It's not. So I think I'm just going to get out of this spot that I'm in right now. This greater zombie? Yeah. I mean, not that I'm poisoned and it's not actually affecting anything. Oh, he stayed on the vent. We're fine. We're good. We're golden. Ooh, I don't have any more spell slots for the Divine Smite. Well, that answers that question. I can't use Warlock spell slots for smiting. Where are you going, zombie? Where are you going? You cannot get to me from up there. Do I have a cleave? It's lacerate. This does not. Oh, I already used it. Okay. Never mind. We're getting a lot of crits on these zombies. Can't pop off with them though because they have no spell slots. Really? You actually hit me, you little jerk. Oops, no. Not there. You unbelievable bastard. See, they're not doing anything to me now. I don't know if it's because they thought they just simply couldn't hit me anymore or what. Because it's not always consistent. Sometimes they will swing at you and sometimes they won't. And I don't know if it's simply because my AC is so high or what. Like, what is going on in the AI, like, calculator brain that is saying, instead of actually taking a chance to swing this turn, just do nothing instead. And the only thing that makes sense to me is attributing it to having a ridiculously high AC. Oh, I got poisoned. Not that that matters at this point, because they're all dead already. Where's the other vents? There it is. Okay, cool. Still a few lingering wisps of poison for whatever reason. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting in this area. I don't remember if you even really get that much XP. It's just like I'm just doing it just to do it at this point, you know? And I really don't need gold, honestly. Sitting on how much? Oh, 5,000. I guess I spent a fair amount on gear. But there's really not a lot for this character to buy. It's like I'm not kitting out an entire team of characters now. It's only just me.
With a flick of the wrist.
Gain charge when they're hit by melee. That's terrible. It's terrible.
What's that?
Take that. Am I drinking Cloud? No, I'm still drinking Hill Giant. Okay. Cloud Giant will be Act 3. I know this isn't quite as exciting as watching me survive in Zomboid. By one. By one, you're gonna deny me? Oh my god. Can't win the coin toss right now. It's two. I'm flipping 2 coins. I can't get a heads on 2 coins multiple times. What does this do? Can't be blinded. That would be big, except for that I think I'm running the can't be blinded from what is it called? From being a warlock. Right? Where's my warlock things? Or is that next level? You know what? That's level 3. I think. Isn't it 2? Am I just running both of the repelling blast and the other thing? Displace defense. Where is the other warlock? Oh, I'm running the 2 Eldritch Blast buffs. I thought I was running the can't be blinded thing. Not that it matters. I'm not going to waste a ring slot on that. The difficulty curve seems kind of steep for what, Zomboid or this game? Because I mean, both, you could argue for both for sure. What the heck did the lever do? Why do I not remember what the hell the lever did? Oh, I remember what it did. It opens a stupid door out here. Yeah, I suppose it does have an interesting difficulty curve for sure. But ultimately, I find this game rewards patience and really like figuring out how your character plays. And it also really depends on the class that you're playing. Makes an absolutely monumental difference. Because some classes just simply have a harder time with the game. Like Druid, for example, does not have as many tools to use as like almost every other class. I find them to be the weakest class in the game simply because their itemization choices are very limited. Your options are to be like a Druid who turns into animals, in which case gear is irrelevant because all of your animal stats take precedent over whatever else you're equipping, or you're casting spells. And you're always going to be less effective at casting spells than a sorcerer or a wizard or a cleric. So it's basically you're playing either a fighter who's not as good as a fighter or a wizard who's not as good as a wizard, you know? It's definitely the roughest class in the game. Which is why the only viable class for Druid, I think, is the Spore class, which allow you to do a lot more interesting things, and there's actually decent itemization, but it's still the weakest class in my opinion. But that could all change because the game is getting a huge update, the final update of this game, which is not out yet. But the final update adds a new subclass to every class in the game, which is super cool. Well, we have advantage, so we have advantage on the roll. So we could probably do this without getting into a fight right now. And I think we will. Even though I don't really need to do this. I mean, ultimately, I should probably just long rest. Because, I mean, why do this with less resources if I don't have to, you know? Oh, -5 to charisma until a long rest? Yeah, we're definitely taking a long rest then. Because I failed that one roll. We'll have to recast all of our buffs, but it's fine. Anything interesting in camp right now? Not that I really care, because this is basically a solo character. Yeah. Go to bed.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Catherick Thorm is clearly important. But I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Really craning your neck there, lady. But yeah, no, I feel like most of the difficulty for this game, even on a first playthrough, is very front-loaded. That the first act of the game is the hardest act because you're so lacking in resources, in abilities, in gear, just in everything. You really need a lot of you just don't have the tools available to you. I don't cast any buffs on myself, do I? I think it's all Shadowheart casting buffs on me. I don't think so. Yeah, it's all just her.
Something the matter?
Yes, join me.
Right.
Cast Warding Bond. Cast Freedom of Movement. Cast Daylight on my weapon. Anything else? I don't need Death Ward, really. It's unnecessary. I think we're good. We'll save the rest of the spells for if I need them later. Yeah, we'll just save the rest of our spells here. Oh wait, aid. I definitely do this. Does upcasting it do anything? Increase their maximum hit points by 15. Ooh. Could be worth casting a level 3 spell for that. For 10. We are going to get Feast eventually, and that will be the trump here. What would we need to cast as a level 4 aside from that? It's just Death Ward, right? I think that's the only thing. Sorry, I'm just sort of trying to remember. I'm pretty sure there was like one other spell. I don't know why I'm forgetting it. We'll just cast it as a level. We'll cast it as a level 3, why not? I don't know, nothing else is looking right to me. I cast light already. I cast warding. Cast freedom of movement. Cast aid. I don't know. I think that's everything.
Let's get going.
Something the matter?
If I forget, I forget.
If you're sure. Very well.
I don't think there's anything in my inventory. See, this actually was helpful. This shield was another thing. Is like when enemies were attacking me and missing because obviously my AC was so high, they were also taking reeling, and reeling makes it so that they have -1 to hit, which means they were missing me, getting penalties, and then making it even more likely that they were going to miss me. Which was hilarious to watch in real time. But in practicality, like I said, they just stopped attacking me, and then it's a lot less interesting. But I also had a helmet. I had a helmet somewhere that basically was like every time they miss me, they have to roll a save, and if they fail to save, they take like 2 radiant damage. So it was also funny to see them getting like chipped away by radiant damage every time they would miss me. But once again, once they stopped attacking me, it became a lot less funny. As they just stood there. Oh, right, the glaive. Alright, so I gotta set that on the ground. I gotta equip this. And then I gotta infuse it, and I've been infusing it with thunder because very few enemies are resistant to thunder. Alright. And we equip that. Okay. That looks right. That looks better. I knew I was forgetting something. I don't think there's anything else, yeah? Oh, we don't have advantage right now because we rested, so we don't have our temp HP. But I think this will count towards it. So we'll just do that, and we should be good. I don't think there's anything else I have to do to prep. I already drank my potion. So we should be good. I think we are set. Oh, I am missing a buff here, aren't I? There's supposed to be one more thing here. Because I had a little, like, thing pop up that said, like, look at the last thing, right? And usually I didn't have this on me either. Right? I don't know. I'm really failing. I'm struggling to remember because it's been so long. It's fine. I should be fine without whatever those other 2 buffs were. I don't think they make a huge difference? Question mark. I don't know. We'll see.
If the gods are watching me.
Maybe after stream I'll look back to see like what those buffs were, because I can't remember at all. Either way, should be fine to handle this, even if I fail the rolls.
The Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace. See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
You are well on your way, but one white orb disfigures you still. Let us finish the cure.
It's not giving me an advantage here. Do I take the paladin route or do I try to persuade? You know, plus 10 is a pretty big buff here. We'll go for it. Oh, we can also do friends. Why not? Let's do it. Did not give me friends, but that's okay. Oh wait, no, it did. It did. Because there was 2 dice there. I think? Maybe not, actually. I don't remember.
Their incisions are, as yet, still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
Take themselves out or take him out.
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absent sisters, acquaint yourselves. It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart. You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure. Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
Yep, not a success there. That's fine. We're gonna roll with it.
Oh, but hush. Hold still. Let there be an end to your suffering.
Them crazy extendo arms. Should be fine with all the other sisters dead. Not that they would have been a problem, I just would have blown them up pretty quick, honestly. 50%. So we don't have advantage despite the fact that we have temp HP going on here. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna need this. We just cast it on him, technically, because he's the only enemy.
And away I go.
We don't need, no, we don't need it. We don't need the guaranteed crit right now. Come on, I'm not interested. Thank you, Aussie. Appreciate that. Oopsie. Did not mean to accidentally click away, but that's what happens sometimes. Oh right, I forgot he can resurrect them. It's okay, if they hit me one more time, they'll pop my bubble and that'll stun them. Where are you going? Oh, that was a chunky hit right there. I'm not concentrating on anything. So that's kind of pointless. Pommel strike? Nah, I don't need to do that. Nah, it's not worth it.
This flesh must be flayed. The next instrument, sister.
I'll roll the 28, huh? Nah. Yeah, we'll take the 4 damage. It's fine. Not necessary for me to waste a spell slot on that.
Still yourself. The sword's teeth will open the way for the shadow.
Just take you out. Go fast to give myself that temp HP. Ooh, that was a big one. Do I pop a level 2 spell slot is the question. Yeah, we do it. Ooh, ooh, with the 53. Kaboom. That's a huge roll. 8d8 plus 7. Wow, you actually hit me with the slow, huh? You actually hit me with the slow. Give me my temp HP back. God, I hate that. Being slowed is sucky. Oh, cool. I'm saved from it. Nah, we're good. Oh, wow. It's actually a pretty big hit, considering I have resistance. What the hell? Who took 20 psychic damage? Did he take 20 psychic damage? What the heck? $1d4 for every level of the spell? Oh. I didn't realize that Psionic Backlash's damage was multiplicative. I thought it only did like between 1d4 psychic damage period, no matter what spell they cast. I didn't realize it could do that much damage. It's probably because I'm always rolling 1s and 2s with it that I think it's like the damage is pathetic, but I rolled 4 and the spell level is 5 apparently. Wow, I'm learning things. You can die again. Oh, you really dodged the 94? Interesting that I'm only getting 15 temp HP again. You're just giving me free damage on you, my guy. And dead. Screen critical that you can paralyze for 2 turns. I mean, that could be more. No, I have advantage on wisdom saving throws with the. And I will stick with what I got. That can go to camp. It's going with me. That'll definitely go with me. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Take that. Take that. I'm pretty sure these things don't have anything interesting on them. I don't think we came across Arabella either. We'll have to find her. Don't really need bloodlust. Is not bad, but we're basically gonna be drinking giant potions the whole playthrough. Poison damage. Target needs to become poisoned. It's not. That's kind of like really bad. It's pretty terrible when you think about it. Granted, not every source of poison damage causes poison, but any decent source of poison damage already has a chance to cause poison. And the poison debuff is really not that amazing. It's pretty mediocre. So to waste a glove slot on something that may not even cause the poison effect. So it's like, there are some items in this game specifically built around doing like a poison build, but they're just not very good. I kind of want to just smack her in the face, honestly. And I think I will.
Your violence.
I don't want to deal with a conversation with Undead Abomination.
That corpse. It's Arabella's mother.
Yes, it is her parents. Does it say Halson? Oh, okay. I thought it said Halson. My brain was reading Halson off of Healer. Okay. We can go back to the inn now and deal with... What's his face? Art Kulug. This part will be a little bit tough. I mean, you're not going to see me do it because I'm going to end stream before I actually do that sequence. But the next thing I would do is basically wake up an NPC in the inn, and that basically continues a quest line that allows you to like cleanse the land of its corruption or whatever. But in order to do that, a certain NPC basically disappears for like 6 turns, and you have to keep these enemies away from this portal for like 6 turns. And with a group of like 4 characters where you can have a wizard cast a wall of fire, you can basically stop anything from getting that close. But as a single character, like stopping the sheer volume of enemies that are going to try to get to that portal is going to be tricky. So that'll be an interesting thing to try to figure out. Do I even have like a wall of fire scroll or anything like that? Because if I could find a scroll for that, that would obviously make things a lot easier on me. Anywho, we're done here. We'll go back for the ledger later. I think we're going to go back to the inn now. Sell our stuff and continue the appropriate quest lines.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
But we'll be doing that off stream. Because this is not really, like I've said in the past, this is not really a game that I'm planning to do a lot of streaming on. I don't think it's that engaging or interesting, especially since I've played it so much and I know the ins and outs of this game so well. I mean, in the future, if you guys really want to see me continue playing this game, or this character, or a new character or something, we'll consider it, but probably going to continue to be an off-stream game. It's just because we died early on in the stream on Zomboid that I wanted to kind of switch it up. Even though I messed with another character for like 5 minutes or so, when I realized that starting a brand new character would be the trick for that game and not continuing. Anywho. Nothing really specifically particular, honestly. I think the next, aside from Zomboid, if I don't continue to pick it up tomorrow, which I may or may not, we'll see how I'm feeling about Zomboid tomorrow, because I am really enjoying it, and I do want to kind of like have a good run. I survived for 2 weeks on this latest character, which is the longest I ever lived, and it was really more of a fluke that I died more than anything. So there's a good chance I'll play a new character and try again in Muldra and really make another go of it. This time I think I'll have more of a focus on scavenging and picking things up as I go, to try to get in the best position possible before the power goes out, because it could go out at literally any day. The fact that I went 2 weeks without the power going out in game was crazy. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the likelihood is Zomboid, but I also do want to play Path of Exile 2, like, a lot. I've mentioned it a couple times on stream how interested I am. I would really like to play like a Diablo-like game that's not the disappointment that is Diablo 4. And I know that like skill tree is absolutely insane for that game. Like the amount of choices you have for your build is just ridiculous. So I would say you're either going to see me play Zomboid next or possibly Path of Exile 2. There is a chance I could have a sprinkle in some Marvel Rivals streams here and there. Maybe. I'm not like super into it or anything. I did play it several times in the first couple weeks it came out, but it's not like a super big thing that's pulling me. I think it's a fun game. I love the art style, and I love the Marvel Universe. So there's always the chance that could happen. I just wouldn't expect it. But yeah, I'd say for now that's kind of how I'm feeling as far as the games that I play. It's going to be between Zomboid and Path of Exile at the moment. That could change if I get an idea for something else I want to do, but I think those are the things for now. If I do end up like dying or deciding let's say for instance I play an hour and a half of a new character in Zomboid and then I die unceremoniously again, I'll probably play something else. Maybe I'll pick up Balatro and like mess around on that for a little bit on stream, because that's another game I kind of want to pick up too. But yeah, I don't think I'll be hopping back into Baldur's Gate on stream, at least not with this character. So it'll probably be at a future time, in a future character, and maybe after the update and they add all the new subclasses, perhaps. But we'll see. I mean, all of this stuff is in the air right now. Zomboid was kind of like almost a whim that I even started playing it, because I was in the middle of playing Ghostwire Tokyo, which I'm not sure I'm going to circle back to, honestly. I still might. There's still a chance I could circle back to Ghostwire. It's just like the game wasn't really like engaging me that much, and I the combat and all of the stuff going on wasn't that deep or interesting enough to really like keep pulling me back in. But maybe, I mean, that's always a chance too. Anywho, I've rambled for enough now. I'm gonna wrap things up now. Thanks for watching and hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, probably for more Zomboid, but we'll see. Have a good night and take it easy.